Hey everybody, West Virginia Bourbon Guy here, hanging out down in the Whiskey Cave and trying to do some reviews. Getting darker earlier, so it's tough. Get home Friday night here, trying to get a video done and see if I can get it edited over the weekend, at least get something released. So tonight, not necessarily, well, I guess it is. Technically, it is a single barrel. So, I'm trying to stay true to my colors. Big single barrel fan, big single barrel guy. Not a lot of allocated and that kind of stuff. But tonight, I want to talk about a bottle that a lot of people have been clamoring over. A lot of people have been saying it's probably one of the best releases from this particular distillery. And I have to agree. It is definitely, I've had a few pours from this already, so it's not a fresh crack. But this is a bottle from a distillery that's been around a long time. Have kind of reinvented themselves and everything like that. And I have to say, what they're doing and anything I think that this place releases in this bottle shape is just a banger, as far as I'm concerned, right? So without further ado, what I am talking about is the new Jack Daniel's Heritage Toasted Single Barrel. So this is coming in at a whopping 100 proof. And I tell you, it is just, it's got a unique flavor. The toasting of the barrel and everything is just, I think that they've definitely hit a home run. And supposedly, when these first got released, everybody went crazy. I know where I live in the DC metro area. I mean, guys were going crazy for it when it first dropped in Maryland. And I know in some of the different groups that I'm in, there's people that were just buying them like crazy, thinking, "Okay, I'm gonna flip these, do this, do that," and everyone thought it was going to be a limited release because the last time they did I guess a heritage barrel, they were limited release, but this is going to be something that's going to be an annual thing. I don't know if it's going to be an everyday shelfer, but according to Jack Daniels, it's something that is going to be out there and should be readily available. So, saw it, one of my locals that's in Maryland, they had listed it on their website that they had it. So I made the purchase, and then next time I was in the area, went down there and picked it up. So, again, coming at 100 proof. And what's unique about this here is that it's aged in a heritage barrel. So the heritage barrel is given a heavy toast and light char before the whiskey is added. So it's creating those flavor notes that are typical, I guess, typical of a Jack Daniel's whiskey, but that toasting and that light char just give it some unique flavor. I like it. It's something that I enjoy. I mean, Jack was probably one of the first, one of the first whiskeys that I had. I think it's everybody's kind of first whiskey when you're either in high school or in college, doing shots mostly. Tried Jack and Cokes, never really got into that. Jack and Ginger was my go-to back in the day when I would do Jack and Ginger, Beam and Ginger, just like the uniqueness of the ginger ale. But let's go ahead and get this open. Like I said, this has been opened already. I've had, I think, 2 pours out of it. So as you can see, it's really not much out of the bottle at all. Just had a few tester pours and checking it out. But again, this is something that Jack Daniel's is going to be putting out there on a regular. This is so it's a mouthful. It's a tongue twister. Jack Daniel's single barrel, heritage barrel, toasted barrel. So we got barrel in there 3 times. A B3, triple barrel, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, again, this not super dark, but it's got a nice color to it. I'm just gonna it's kind of cool down here in the basement, so I sometimes will try to warm up the Glen a little bit, or Let it sit for a few minutes, open up, but just kind of twirling that around here in the Glen. And you can see, I don't know if it's coming through on the camera here, but I mean, it's just a rim right around the top of the glass, and now just starting to form some long legs. So this has definitely got some viscosity. It is real good mouthfeel, coats the palate really well, and it's not something that I would say somebody who's really maybe newish into the whole bourbon whiskey scene, wouldn't be something that would be off-putting for them. So on the nose immediately, you get some of that traditional Jack Daniel's notes, a little bit of a banana, but that toasting of the barrel, it definitely comes through. You get some of that oak influence, some rich caramel in there as well. I mean, it's actually really, really similar to a not as strong, but very similar to Old Forester 1924 nose. It's got some of that that note in there. Yeah, it's an enjoyable pour, something you can sip by. I can see people crushing these bottles. It's 100 proof, so it's not. You could start your night with this. You can end your night with this. This could be your night if you so choose. All right, let's get on the palate. Man, that is definitely opened up, and you could see where I took the sip. It just sits there and lingers on the glass. I mean, this thing just coats your entire mouth. It's absolutely phenomenal. Very, very viscous. Now it's more like a 1924 nose is what I'm getting. And again, I'm no expert, right? Everybody's palate's different. Everybody's nose is different. What some people smell and taste may be totally different from what someone else smells and tastes. This is 100% totally subjective. So I love when you listen watching guys and girls that go through and they come out with these crazy notes and flavors and everything like that. And I'm more of a, is it good? Yes. Would I buy it? Yes. Would I buy it and back it up? Yes, no, that kind of stuff. I mean, try to keep it. I'm a firm believer in the old KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Very simple. Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal pour. I mean, if anybody out there can get their hands on this, and again, I wouldn't pay secondary. I wouldn't pay much over retail. I think the retail on this is like 69. I think in Maryland it was like 72, 73. So I would say between, was it mid 60s to mid 70s, maybe high 70s would be where I would be on this bottle, and wouldn't go any higher than that. There's a store in Maryland. Gotta love this guy down there. My God, he is just it's a absolute freaking museum. And when I was looking for this here, I had stopped in there, and of course I asked, do you have the new Heritage bottle from Jack Daniel's, the toasted? Oh yeah, I got that. Okay. And I said, well, where do you have it? And he goes, oh, right here. And of course it's behind the counter, right? And this guy, anything that's behind the counter, get ready, because it's going to be way up there price wise. And I said, well, how much you want for that? He goes, for you, $199. I said, really? I said, that's a deal? Oh yeah, that's a deal. No, that's not a deal. I said, thanks a lot, appreciate it. Going to continue to walk around your store and see what else you have. And guy's crazy. I don't know how he ever sells any bottles, but he has stuff in there that's just crazy. It's when you walk in, he's got so much stuff everywhere. It kind of takes your breath away. It is a little crazy, but getting back to this, I mean, I said, if you can find it, I think it's a definite pickup. It's unique. It's got great flavor. You're not going to be disappointed getting this bottle. If you're a big Jack Daniels fan, this is something you should be into. If you're not a Jack Daniels fan, this is something that's still, it's not off-putting. It is good. It's 100 proof. It sips very easy. Got an incredible nose. Awesome viscosity and mouthfeel. Yeah, I mean, this is a true banger. I mean, Jack Daniels did a hell of a job with this one. And you know, if you can find it, buy it. Back it up. I mean, if your market is kind of tough when it comes to this kind of stuff, yeah, maybe if you can buy two, buy two. You may go through a bottle quickly. You may not. It just depends. But yeah, this is a solid pour. Well done there, Jack Daniels. Well done. Well, guys, this is West Virginia Bourbon Guy. Appreciate you tuning in, checking out the channel. If you made it this far, please do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It helps me out. Pretty humbled the fact that I have the number of subscribers that I currently do. Haven't done a lot of videos. Don't push out a lot of content. I'm going to try to stick to at least maybe one a week. You know, if I get crazy, nothing going on at work, and I'm able to do some recordings, maybe two a week. But I don't want to be a slave to this, but I'm having fun, enjoying what I'm doing, and hope everybody who's tuning in is enjoying the content as well. You know, leave me a comment. Let me know what do you want me to look at next. Do you want me to look at, you know, different stuff, maybe some shelf stable products and everything like that, or continue on just talking about single barrels? I think those are unique, fun to chase, fun to go after, and there's not one that's alike. So it's just incredible. So we'll go from there. But appreciate you guys tuning in, and just remember, pours are always best when they're shared with friends. Cheers, everybody. Have a great one. Yep, that is a banger. Wow, good stuff.